Okay, that's 1 minute. You now have 2 minutes to speak.
Yes. So, so today I'm gonna tell you one time that I have an accident. This was the first time I tried to ride a bicycle. As I remembered, it was a rainy day, and I was going home after practicing the bicycle with my dad, and I tried to go on the pavement to go like to come to my house, and I felt uh, at that uh my leg was bleeding, like was bleed, and I went home, and my mom felt very scared, and she kept asked me like it was like, was it okay? uh I remember that it took about it took about 2 weeks to my leg recovered, and about like half a month, I know how to ride a bike without falling. And after all, I felt, yeah, of course, I felt scared, but I learned an important lesson that I can ride a bike without falling, and I will try not to fall anymore. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. As I remember,
As I remembered.
thinking back, as I recall,
Mhm.
um, yeah, especially if you say thinking back, that's actually a pretty good way to replace as I remember. Um,
Yes.
as I recall is a kind of nice way to say it. As I remember just feels a little bit blasé.
Mhm.
Describe a minor event accident that you had in the past. You said I am going to describe an accident I have in the past. That's that is paraphrasing. It's not great paraphrasing, but it is paraphrasing. So I want to congratulate you on paraphrasing. Um, as you get better at paraphrasing, you might say something along the lines of, um, "Today, I think I will tell you about how I fell on my bicycle and got a bloody leg. Um, it happened when I was younger, and I was 12 years old at the time." That's a great way to paraphrase and begin your story. It's a little bit more meaty than just kind of re, directly re-saying the question, but it's okay. It's okay. Um, my leg was bleed. My leg was bleeding.
Yeah.
It took about 2 weeks. My leg heal or recover. It took about 2 weeks. My leg recovered. It took about 2 weeks for my leg to recover.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Um, otherwise, okay. You ready for your next?
Yes.
All right. You have 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to speak. Okay. You've now
Mhm.
got 2 minutes to speak.
Um, so today I gotta tell you an advertisement that I had recently seen. It was the the Spotify advertisement. It was about Spotify Premium, especially. Um, I was listening to music on that app, like on Spotify app, and this advertisement pop up on my screen. Well, to me, it's quite annoyed me, but it's not does not really, but it does not matter to me. Uh, about effective, about the effective. To me, I don't think I will pay for it because as a student, I don't have much money. But I think that others people may pay for it, like for listening to music without ad, so they can continue listen without description. Um, to the feelings. Well, I feel it was still okay to me, but I worry that one day I have to pay money for listening because I really like this app and I don't want to change the app anymore. Yeah, that's all.
A bit short.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you about advertisement. I'm going to tell you about an advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
They can continue listen without disruption. They can continue listening
Mm-hmm.
without disruption. I like the word disruption. It was good. That was a good flexible word choice right there. You have 1 minute to prepare, and then you'll have 2 minutes to speak. All right. You now have 2 minutes to speak.
So today I gotta tell you like like an achievement that I want to have in the future. Like I think that in the near future, it is the scholarship of university. Uh, if I have a chance, I will try to have this scholarship in the next year. Uh, so at that time, I was in grade 12. Yeah. Um. Well, I think that I cannot achieve that, but I will try because it seems to me as a motivation, and also I want this as an opportunity to see other peers like the same age with me, their work and their happiness. So yeah, so I will have more motivation to to study. And I think that to my whole family, the scholarship is not really essential. Like even if I cannot achieve that, I can still go to university. But yeah, I want to try myself, to try my best in that competition. Uh, yeah. Uh, I think that I will be happy and more delighted, and be more I would be happy and delighted if I can, but if I cannot, that's not matter to me. Yes, that's all.
Okay. All right. I want to tell you achievement. I want to
Achievement.
tell you about. I want to tell you about an achievement I hope to accomplish. Next year, at that time, I was in grade 12.
It will
Next
be
year, I will be. Next year, I will be in grade 12.
wow.
Okay. All right. I am going to share with you another part two. Do you have any questions about that last one?
No,
All right. You now have 1 minute to prepare. Okay. You now have 2 minutes to speak.
So today I want to share with you a house that lived and also until now too. It is my house. Um I really loved my house because yeah, I stayed there when I was born and until now too. And yeah, um the ins well, about the inside of the house. I think it's quite simple, but to me it's cozy because yeah, I lived there when I was young, and I knew all the corner, like all the corner of the house. I had a lot of memory with each of the furniture in the house. Um, my house is located in District 3. District 3 has a lot of alleys. And yeah, my house is in an alley, but it's not really small. It's at least a car can go through that alley. I think that in the future, I'm not going to move anywhere. I will still in that house, even though that my house is quite has an old age. But I think that I will, yeah, keep that house and live in there. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. I want to share with you
Mm.
a house. Excuse
You
me.
want to share with me a
I
house
want to share with you about a house.
about
Specifically, the house I live in now and have always lived in.
a little bit
I live there. I was young. I have
like
lived there since I was young. I have lived there since I was young. Um, Now my nose is all flowy, flowy. Okay. Let's see. That was the sixth. So let's do the ninth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Oh, let's not do the ninth. Let's do the eighth.
Hmm.
All right. You now have 1 minute to prepare. Okay.
Mm, well, actually, I haven't had any pets, but today I want to share with you about my friend's bird. My friend, my my friend bird. Wait, my bird of my friends, the birds of my friend. Um, and I have already had a chance to see them. My friends has two birds, which one of them is green and another one is blue. I don't know what type of that bird, but I think that they are similar to the parrots, but they are not. To take care of them, I see that my friend just need to supply the food and water, and also give them a cage to make sure that they do not fly away. Um, well, I think that I quite like them because yeah, they're cute and uh, it seemed funny because like yeah, they fly around in the cage. But I think that like I won't take care of them because they sometimes they's a little bit noisy, and yeah, I have to take care of them every day. So that's why that I don't really like to have one. Mm, um, I'm not sure about that whether the birds is a good choice for people to have as a pet, but I think that maybe because I can see that some of my friends had a pet as a birds. So yeah, but fortunately, if I have a chance, I will not have a bird as a pet. Yeah,
Pet.
pet,
Pet.
cat,
Not b. Not bet. Pet.
pet,
There you go. Much better. Puff a little bit more. Puff the air out of your mouth so it says pet.
pet.
There you go. That was a perfect pet word. My friend bird. Well, you mostly got that right. My friend's bird. Not bird my friend. My friend's bird.
My friends,
They cute.
they are cute.
They are cute. I don't really like to have. I don't really want to have. Can you say it?
I don't really want to have.
Okay. Mhm. Give you another prompt, and you'll have another minute to prepare. You now have 1 minute to prepare.
Uh,
Okay. You now have 2 minutes to speak.
um. Uh. As I see the word book, I immediately think about the Doraemon, which is a Japanese comic book, and it has another name is manga. Well, the whole story is about the daily life of the main character, who is Nobita, and one day a robot cat named Doraemon come to help him with a lot of magic tools, which can solve the problem, but it's not really successful. Like the whole series want to teach the lesson to the reader about laziness is a bad thing and lazy people cannot be success. Yeah. So yeah, it's quite funny. I read this story when I was in primary school, and usually my mom bought them for me after a trip to the dentist as a prize, like yeah, as a prize to me. Uh, Personally, I liked these stories because yeah, firstly, it's funny, and the second one is give me a lot of important lesson about like laziness, for example, and sometimes for like the friendship. And I think that I have some connect with the character, like all of the character in the story. Like sometimes I be like I am lazy as the main character Nobita, or sometimes I like the sweet food as the robot cat. Yeah, that's
Okay. Um, Actually, you did kind of okay for a lot of that. You should speak slower. Um, I did notice some mistakes that I would say are more related to the fact that you're speaking too fast. I have some connect to the character. I have, I feel I have a connection
Yeah.
with some of the characters. I have a connection with some of the characters in the stories.
Mm. Mhm.
For
Sure.
instance, but actually, I mean, I think you did okay there. Let's look at 12. Yeah. 13, 14. All right, let's do 15. Okay.
Mhm. So today I want to share with you about a building that I have seen, and also it was impressed me. It was Landmark 81. 81 means that it has 81 floors. So yeah, it was called Landmark 81. And I think that it is located in District 1. Well, the first time and also the last time I had a chance to visit it was about 5 years ago, but I think it's new. Yeah, it's new. Generally, it's new. Um, Personally, I see that is large, and almost all of the top floor of that building is kind of like it is for another purpose, so that normal people like us cannot enter. So I think that we're just able to visit some ground floor and like first, second, and I at that time I didn't have time to to visit all, so I just visit the ground and the first floor. Visited the ground and first floor. Um, I saw that there was a lot of store and restaurants. But I mainly visited the ground floor because there was a large park that was in front of the building. And yeah, me and my family have a lot of fun time. Had a lot of fun time there. Uh, I quite like this because it's special and is yeah, it's new. But now I don't have a chance. But if I have a chance now, I may visit it again. May visit it again. Yes, that's all.
Okay. Um, for your information, it's not in District 1, it's in Bintang. Um, let's see. The first time and last time. The first time and the last time. The first and the last time.
Yeah.
Uh, I mostly mentioned that because it was actually pretty good. I didn't have time to visit all. Uh, you should have said all what? All of the
Oh,
building, all of Landmark 81, all of the accessible parts,
to visit all of floors.
all of the floors, all of the accessible floors.
Yeah.
Right. You did okay. That was actually kind of okay. Um, you made some grammar errors, especially with your tenses. Unfortunately, I was too busy with my nose to write them down. But you did okay. Good job, you.
Yes.
You continue to improve.
Yes. See you tomorrow.
See you next time. Maybe tomorrow.